What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out. With this video, we are jumping into Black Panther, issue number 6. If you have not been keeping up with this series, be sure to check out the link in my description, as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything that has been going on with this run. What we have seen happen so far is that Black Panther, he has had sleeper agents all over the world. But then someone started assassinating these agents one by one. As they begin investigating who did this, everyone had their speculations, but the blame, it fell at the feet of T'Challa, now an enemy of Wakanda, Achille, the secret police, and the Wakandan government. They are all hunting for T'Challa, no longer having the powers of the Black Panther. He is relying on his own skill and abilities. Be sure to buy the comic, support the industry, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so this issue is starting us off right in the freaking fray. T'Challa going in on the secret police, taking them down one by one. But even with his great skill and ability, at the end of the day, he is in an open field and he is severely outnumbered. Recognizing how outnumbered he is, he heads for the woodline, trying to get some cover and use all of this vegetation as an ability to ambush the enemies. Well, Achille and the secret police, they might think that they have his number, that they know his strategies, that they know how T'Challa would operate. At the end of the day, when his back is against the wall, he has one strategy, and that is to fight like hell. As he is able to break away just momentarily, they are still in hot pursuit. Back at headquarters, Achille is 100% certain that they are gonna capture T'Challa. They are gonna do this dead or alive. While they would love to capture him, Achille is saying that he is laid in his own bed, that there will be no leniency towards him. They will treat him just like any other traitor to Wakanda. Taking us to an undisclosed location, we have Omalola and Shuri. This is one of her secret locations that she has kept off of the books. A just-in-case scenario, not knowing if she would ever need a facility like this. She has contingencies on top of contingencies. She is prepared for things that haven't even been invented yet. With communication down across the savannah, Shuri does have a trick up her sleeve. At one point in time, she had put a tracking device inside of T'Challa. He is completely unaware of this. Nobody has known about this, but she did this just in case she would ever have to trace him. Being able to lock onto his location, we are taken back into the savannah where T'Challa is facing off against the police. As the secret police slowly start to move in on him, he does what he can and he takes down as many as possible. At the end of the day, he is just so severely outnumbered. Lucky for him, this is where we see Storm, incapacitating every single one of the secret police. T'Challa thanks her for her help, but she is not here just to lend him some help. She is here to make him answer for all of his lies, electrifying him a good amount. She is making him feel some pain for coming into her house and lying to her. As she gives him the opportunity to explain himself, Achille is quickly recognizing that they are now out of their league, telling everybody to retreat back to the headquarters, because this is Storm, the leader of Sol, the entire solar system, which means if T'Challa has gone seeking the help of them, this means mutant kind would be on T'Challa's side. If mutants are on T'Challa's T'Challa's side, Achille believes that this could be the beginning of a war with mutant kind. Picking back up with Storm and T'Challa. She is apologizing for electrifying him so badly, especially when he's already injured. Storm has to know though, why did you lie? Why did you have Gentle come in as one of your sleeper agents? Have him lie to mutant kind, lie to Storm. But to be fair, both mutant kind and Wakanda, they haven't had the best relationship. While T'Challa had destroyed the gate from Wakanda to Krakoa, Storm had also broke into Wakanda and taken Skybreaker. And then it gets into their marriage, how it was annulled, so on and so forth. Now T'Challa, he tries explaining that he didn't want her to carry the burdens that he carries, knowing that she fully would, knowing that their lives were going in two opposite directions, that he had to take care of Wakanda and she had to deal with mutant kind. And so while he may be a liar, at the end of the day, he does it with a good heart. He is trying his best to help as many people as possible, even if some of his ideas were bad ones. But after he saw the death of Jay, after he had died, seeing his body, it really did change T'Challa. He has seen death on a planetary scale, but seeing his friend lying there dead, he wants to make a change. He wants to change things and get rid of all of the secrecy. This is where we see the arrival of Shuri and Omalola coming in to let him know they tracked him using a tracker that is inside of him. Shuri trying to skip over this, saying that we can talk about this later, but it is the reason that you are saved right now. It is the reason that I was able to call in some backup. That backup being some of the fiercest warriors that Wakanda has ever had. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You know, I absolutely have been enjoying this line because it's a lot of fun. I love the idea of sleeper agents being implanted across the globe when Black Panther first came into power. At the time, he didn't trust anybody. His father had been murdered, but he was still opening himself up to the world. Because of this, he put in those precautions. But now, years later, he's recognizing that the sleeper program probably wasn't the best idea. And while he tries to rectify these mistakes, there is so much more going on at play. It appears that Achille is playing for the power of Wakanda, acting as if he was on T'Challa's side this entire time. It seems like he has been working against T'Challa, and now he is preparing for a war with mutant kind. A war that might not even be coming, but he believes that it is just on the horizon. And we all know that Storm came here out of her own validity. She chose to be here to get answers, to figure out why T'Challa had lied to her for so long, why Gentle was a sleeper agent, so on and so forth. And while she was very upset, she has already forgiven him, and she is ready to stand side by side and take on whatever threat is about to face them. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by hitting the super thanks button. This button will let you donate directly to the channel, and every little bit helps us out. If you can't do that, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out. Like this video, and until the next breakdown.